So we spent a lot of time looking at kind of what consumers and people in the UK really wanted from cookies. So one of the areas that we looked at was in-store bakery. So we know that consumers liked in-store bakery, the feeling of the cookie, and the fact it was kind of soft and a different texture. So that whole textural piece was really interesting. So we went kind of to look at how best could you deliver in-store bakery, but there was nobody that was doing it in a large scale and also with the kind of shelf life that you get from a kind of a normal ambient cookie. So that was the inspiration we was looking at in-store bakery to see how can you get that different texture into a mass-produced kind of cookie. We spent a lot of time looking at how best do we get the best flavour profile for soft. So we've got quite a few different flavours in our pipeline, so you can definitely expect to see more from us in the near future. So we are early days. We really just launched 3 weeks ago. So we are currently ahead of what we planned to be from the kind of our demand's outstripping our forecast currently. But we have big ambitions for what we are planning to do with the product. So once we get sales data at the end of January, we can kind of update it. But I mean, our reaction, I can tell you, from our customers was super positive. So we've got listings everywhere. This is one thing that everyone's very keen to kind of get in their shops and sell on to their customers and consumers. So we'll continue to invest in our cookie centre of excellence. So Blackpool's our cookie centre of excellence. So we'll continue to invest to make sure we maximise the kind of our cookie portfolio. We've continued to invest across all our sites, so we spent £40 million investing in the sites over the last 3 years. We'll continue to invest behind our sites to make sure that we're competitive and bringing great new products to the marketplace. So our business is predominantly a sweet baked business, but we've launched our savoury products. So we've launched savoury baked biscuits. So we launched fish and chips, and we launched Cathedral City baked bites at the back end of 2013. So they're doing really well for us. They are taking us into new areas. We still seeing it being as a really kind of important growth part of our portfolio, but we see that's all incremental. So we want our sweet business to grow, and our savoury business then is additional sales and revenue opportunities on top of our sweet business. Well, I think it's very interesting in terms of what you talk about savoury, and there's a savoury trend where you combine salt and sweet and salt. So we will look at those trends to see whether they can be applied to these cookies in the future. But we've just launched Cadbury Fingers, so a salted caramel and salted peanut crunch flavour of fingers, which are made out of our Blackpool site. So that's a combination of sweet and savoury in a product format. So and we know that's a very popular trend within the UK, but also, as you say, started out in the US. I think what consumers have told us and what we see is that kind of innovation is really important. So consumers want to see innovative new approaches to biscuits. So I think soft is a good example of that. What we're going to do with our other parts of our portfolio in terms of bringing new flavour combinations is really important. I think the UK biscuit market likes innovation, and we're a very innovative company, so I think we're well set to kind of capitalise on those trends.